Yo guys, what's up? My name's Chris. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about the metaverse again. I know I've been talking about it a lot. It's not something that I typically would. However, I see what it's going to do. I see how quickly it's coming. I see how quickly things are being written into history about it. And today we're going to talk about three monstrous announcements that just happened over the past couple days, back to back to back, and had nothing to do with each other, all when it comes to the metaverse. And the third one, which I'm going to leave to the end of the show, is the most monumental and will go down in history when it closes. To understand what's going on, all I ask you guys is to smash that like button, subscribe, and if you want to talk about it or have questions, drop a comment. All right, guys, what I'm going to do today's show is going to be a little bit different, okay? I'm going to read you the three announcements publicly, the public announcements, and I'm going to give you my take on the public announcements, each one, then rolling into the next one. So we're going to talk about three major announcements that just happened within the past 48 hours when it comes to the metaverse. And the first one being is the retail conglomerate, considered one of the best businesses and models to ever be coming out of the United States. I want to say roughly around the 50s. Walmart looks to be pushing into the metaverse, including creating its own cryptocurrency and non-fungible tokens, NFTs, based on filings with the U.S. Patent and Trademark offices this week. The retail giant would be the latest corporate player to wade into the emerging industries of virtual worlds referred to as the metaverse. This could include offering digital versions of products in the form of NFTs through virtual metaverse experiences, all paid for with a Walmart token. A Walmart token. They're building their own cryptocurrency. I think that is highly innovative, especially for one of the most powerful retailers to ever be. Walmart is continuously exploring how emerging technologies shape the future shopping experiences. So, there's this book that I've read called Good to Great. Many of you have probably read it. Walmart's considered one of the best companies to ever be in the United States of America. Their growth pattern is tremendous and was tremendous, starting, I want to say, in the 50s. And Walmart virtually forefronted and really pushed through the large discount retail store vendor. And over the years have morphed into online shopping and so on and so forth. And now they're pushing into the metaverse, seeing the opportunity that's there, creating their own cryptocurrency and NFTs. This is a sign. If one of the best companies is publicly announcing that they're filing trademarks and patents to do so, that this is the future and this is where shopping and customers are going, because monsters like Walmart are. And that it is speculation. However, it's also factual to a degree because they're announcing that they're doing it. I just foresee us as customers almost being pushed into the metaverse to take advantage of shopping and deals and whatever entices you into shopping virtually with heavily discounted rates for their data collection on you and your user profile in the metaverse. Because remember, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Facebook, all these companies fundamentally collect data on us as shopper profiles, and that is what I think they want. All right, number two for all you sports fans, okay? Personally, I'm not a fan of what I'm about to read, the team, or what we're talking about. However, I think it's pretty cool. And this announcement happened very recently this week. The Brooklyn Nets have officially become the first professional sports team to enter the Metaverse. Dubbed the Netaverse, the NBA team debuted a new innovative video system over the weekend that develops 3D lifelike rendering in a matter of seconds. With the Metaverse, the Nets are hoping to offer fans a futuristic way to watch the NBA. The, quote, Metaverse uses over 100 high-resolution video cameras surrounding the court that help to render a 360 virtual reality experience. Innovative. They're almost on that entrepreneurial level of, or I really should say they are on the entrepreneurial level of being the first pro sports team to offer an experience like this to, or how I should say it is, for their customers. Fundamentally, this project is just going to optimize and help their customer experience likely be even better, because this screams we want to service our customer better, and we're moving into the Metaverse. We're moving into the Metaverse first, forging the way for you as the customer and us as the basketball team. I actually really like this idea. Outside of not being a fan of professional sports, let alone the NBA or the Brooklyn Nets, this is a fantastic business move, and this is the wave of the future. I guarantee more professional teams are going to see this and launch their own version of something very similar and very soon. Okay, number 3. And I know you've been waiting for this one. This is huge. This is a huge announcement, and it just happened this week. It just happened, and there's news articles getting pumped out about this acquisition, okay? And this is going to be history-writing acquisition, and I think it's very important to understand as it foreshadows the Metaverse, where the Metaverse is going, and how quickly the Metaverse will be upon us, all right? To understand this announcement, I'm going to have to really articulate the moving pieces well. Understand that this isn't necessarily my specialty. However, I see the potential in the Metaverse, and this is arguably one of the biggest announcements outside of the multi-million-dollar land sale last month to hit since. Okay, Microsoft to buy Activision for $69 billion. Microsoft, LinkedIn's parent, announced it has agreed to purchase Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion in an all-cash deal. Microsoft will provide the video game makers many popular titles, including Candy Crush, Call of Duty, and Warcraft, as well as nearly 400 million monthly gaming users. It also positions Microsoft as the major rival to Facebook in the race to dominate the Metaverse, the broad term for VR, AR, and virtual worlds. Okay. All right, let's just point out a couple things first and foremost, okay? On this show specifically, we've been talking about AR and VR since early in 2021. As I said, guys, pay attention to this. This is the future. Metaverse is now here. AR and VR being the primary, almost like entities of the Metaverse, are prominent, okay? Recently, as of last month, maybe 6 to 8 weeks ago, I've been discussing how Microsoft and Facebook are the front runners of developing this Metaverse. This isn't a matter of me saying I'm right or wrong. This is a matter of just understanding the trail, okay? So now Microsoft throwing out $70 billion in cash to acquire a video game company, which I'm going to give the details of here shortly, is leveraging themselves to put themselves ahead of Facebook and Zuckerberg, developing the framework of this metaverse world, if you will. So that's actually really interesting to watch, because I guarantee that Facebook's going to have an answer soon. Within the next month, they're going to push something out big to rival Metaverse in the ground that they're taking. Almost like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos battle each other for like the space race, if you will. Microsoft and Facebook are going to battle each other over virtually who really harnesses the power of being able to broadcast the metaverse to, you guessed it, the user. Remember, all they care about is the data and the money that comes from it. And I'm not taking it away from them. I'm just saying that's what they ultimately want, is the data. So let's look at what Activision Blizzard is quickly. Activision Blizzard Inc. is an American video game holding company based in Santa Monica, California. The company was founded in 2008 through a prior merger. The company is traded on the NASDAQ and has been since 2015, and the stocks have steadily gone up. There's been a little bit of negativity associated with the brand as well, but also a lot of positivity. I encourage you to do your own research on the company. I really don't think it's that important for this deal. But what I will say is that $70 billion in cash to acquire the video game leader in the country, to leverage Microsoft as the forefront runner of the metaverse, is huge. It's huge to watch. Watch Microsoft, watch their stock price, watch what they develop, watch what happens from this merger. Keep in mind, we're in the beginning stages of the metaverse. As I've explained on this show prior, the metaverse right now is like a tanker ship being built in the harbor. Okay, it's still being built. It hasn't launched yet. It's not even built. But when it's built and it sets sail, it's going to change humanity. We're in the beginning of the metaverse. This is the time to understand everything. This is the time to get involved. And this is the time to really grasp how quickly things are going to change, whether we like it or not. I really encourage everyone to look deeper into the metaverse, look into the Walmart NFTs and cryptocurrency, look into the Netaverse with the Brooklyn Nets being the first professional sports team to basically optimize customer experience in the metaverse, and look more into this Microsoft acquisition of $70 billion in cash. Really get familiar with all this, guys. I promise you that if you do, in the future, you will be very happy that you did, as you will likely find an opportunity to take advantage of that could create generational wealth for you and your family, depending on how much emphasis you want to put into this. I will tell you, it is something that I am doing and continue to do, and that is why I shoot this show and broadcast it for you guys, to help you see what I see, and hopefully we're all winning together. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you today. I hope you understand everything. I don't want to sound like I'm beating a dead horse here, so I'm not going to give you the recap again. Look into everything. And listen, if you learned anything today, guys, do me a favor. Smash that like button. Tell YouTube to get this video out to more people. All right? Subscribe to the channel. I got a bunch of other videos on a lot of different things, including the metaverse. And drop a comment. Maybe you know more about the metaverse than I do. Maybe you can educate me. Maybe you just want to have a conversation about it. Let's talk about it. Smash that like button, subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll catch you guys next time.